calm down.
Mine are also talking, but that's fine.
Hello. Welcome, Facebook family. Bye. Good night, Aiden. welcome. Um, yeah. So I even lost what I was saying. Welcome to our live. We are here again as usual every Sunday with my coach McKenna, my business partner, my coach, my mentor. We are always here. Today we are missing two of our business partners that we normally discuss our topics with, but they will be with us soon. Next week they will be here. They just caught up with a few things. So welcome, because today we are going to discuss a very beautiful topic. So stay around, have a cup of tea, some water, and comment if you have any questions, ask questions, or you can even request to come up on the screen. We can always bring you up and ask your questions live. So just introduce myself. My name is Bena, a mom, a nurse, a digital business owner, originally from Uganda, now living in the UK. And I'm here to tell you, I know this business is changing my life every single day. So just give it time, give it your full attention, turn up, do your due diligence, and you will see what this can do for you. So I will welcome our coach, Coach McKenna, to introduce herself so that we can dig into our topic. Welcome, sister. Welcome, Coach McKenna. Oh, you're frozen. The internet is playing up again with us.
Born and raised in Kenya, but I live here in the US with my family. I'm so delighted to be here, and I thank God for this business. It's a great opportunity for everybody. So all what you need is just to plug in. And as Bena said, in case you have any question, please connect with us. We are ready to answer any question for you. All right, back to you.
Right. Thank you. So let's dig into our topic. Let's go. And, our topic for today is a stable job is good, but it may not be enough to build the life you want. If you have a stable job, that's very good, because we all need those jobs. But as you know, is it enough to build the future you want, to meet all your dreams, to be able to support you? So that's what we need to talk about today, honestly. A stable job is a blessing. Yes, it will pay your bills, it will give you structure, it will give you security, especially, if you are living somewhere away from your original home. Like for us immigrants coming from Africa, we came here for stability. But you have that one stable job and it's not giving you that stability you need. We wanted our safety. We wanted an income that, we are able to look after ourselves and look after our families back home. We wanted those better schools for our kids, for their future. But having one job, one source of income, sometimes it's not enough. Most of the time it's not enough. Many of us became nurses and came to this country, thinking, always a nursing job. You always get a job as a nurse. People think that nurses earn more. They have stable lives. They don't lack, my friend. Not when you have a family to look after. Not when you have family back home as well to look after. Most of us need that second income to support the life we have, so that you don't feel overwhelmed, you don't feel overworked. The long shifts, the night shifts, the weekends, the holiday, picking up all these shifts left, right, center, just to be able to meet your needs, just to be able to survive. So that's why we are saying, stability you need with a second income. So let me ask you something. If stability is the same as freedom, or maybe is stability the same as freedom? Yes, you can be stable, but are you meeting all the needs that you need? Maybe paying off your bills on time, your mortgage, your rent, your car insurance, all of those things that come with day-to-day life. Are you being able to meet them comfortably and still go to that nice holiday that you dream of? Be able to go for a holiday and relax, knowing that my job is gonna be there when I come back, or even I will have the funds that I can spend anyhow, any way I want, and be able to relax on this holiday that I've gone on. Because stability can pay your rent, but can it buy your time? Are you able to keep up with your children's school events? Are you able to spend more time with them? Can it give you the options that you need? Some of us, are stable, but still tired, still burnout, still wanting that more time, still, stable, but you feel stretched because okay, I can pay all my bills, I can do all of this, but you are not resting. Your feet are hurting because you are standing maybe 12 hours a day. You are not being able to spend time with your kids. Your kids are missing out on just seeing mom and dad every day at home. And I can say this with love. Let me say, a job is good, but if it's your only income, your only source of support, it may not be enough to build the life that you truly want. So you have to think about that. The life where you can travel without checking your rota, first to say, oh, I need to schedule my time in here, support your family back home without stress, build something that your children can inherit. So that's why, today we are here, and we are not here to disrespect the job you are doing. You need it. But we are here to expand your thinking that a side hustle, an extra income is good for me, to give me the freedom and peace of mind I need. So that's what we are discussing today. So thank you all for joining us. And, let me welcome Coach McKenna just to answer our first question. If nothing changed in the next 5 years, will your current job alone create the life you dreamed about?
Thank you. Thank you, Bernard. This is just wonderful. If nothing changes, yeah, I want to tell you, my goodness, to be honest, I always tell people this business is all about honesty, because what we do here is what we are. I want to say, if nothing changes, or if I never change my life, I want to tell you nothing. My current job is a ministry I'm doing that I love so much, but there's no way it could keep me, yeah, even for one year alone. My retirement, that's why I started this side also, because of my retirement. Because whatever I am getting, there's no way, even if I paid everything towards my pension and all that, there's no way. That means a side hustle is very important. And I want to say that a job can pay the bills, yeah, just as you have said, but it will create, with a side hustle, it will help you to create a freedom. Yeah, it will really help you in so many ways. It will create flexibility. It will help you to build a legacy. If nothing changes, nothing changes at all. 5 years will pass whether you act or not. Yeah, but definitely the real question here is, will you be in a better position financially? Will you be able to stand on your own, support your retirement, maybe support your children? Are you able just to say that, yeah, I'm not working from today, I feel better, I can do good? Are you in that position without really lying to yourself? And that's why we are always saying, your job is good, keep your job. But as you do your 9 to 5, 8 to 4, whatever hours, yeah, whatever grade that you have, can you try to have something on the side? And we always say this business is just amazing. It can help you because the business runs on automation. If it runs on automation, what next? You have more time to do your own, to continue with your work, but still the business is running because there's somebody, a system that is set, well-structured system that really helps you. And that's why we are saying, everybody come in, because this business is for everybody. We have a system that does not favor anybody. As long as you do what you're supposed to do, be consistent, then you can better your life. Your paycheck life can pay the bills, and then this side also help you to live your dream. And that's what God has called us to do, to love, to live a life with a purpose. What is your purpose? So, Bena, that's what I can say for now. Honestly, no. But I thank God because I have a plan in place. Yeah. Back to you.
Thank you. Am I on mute? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. That is so powerful, Coach McKenna. You've pointed out everything that I'm thinking as well. I said, one, and that's why I started this business, because I never wanted to stay in the same place that I've been in for years. So I want my next 5 years to look the way I want them to look because of this extra income that is coming in. So if nothing changes for me, I'll definitely not be happy at all. I want something to change. I don't care how it changes, it's slowly, step by step. I don't want something that is not sustainable. That's why I came into this business, because this business is sustainable. You learn so much, the new skills to be able to run this business successful, to be there for my kids, to see them grow, because they grow very fast and they're out of your house and you wonder, what happened? Did I even have kids? Because you are not there, you are not even connected, because they are used to you being not away. That's why you find some parents, sometimes the kids leave the house and they say, oh, sometimes I can go months without talking to my son, to my daughter. Why? Because they never need, you were not there to need you. They never needed you. Hmm? You are the one trying to call them now because maybe you are retired and you have so much time. You want to really connect with your kids on an emotional way, but they have already moved on from that. The time they were supposed to connect with you, you were running up and down nonstop, not being there for them. So we need to change for that, for our families, for our lives, especially as immigrants. When you are back home, it's completely different environment. Like when you are in the Western world, back home, family is family. You still work hard, but there is that connection. I don't know how it comes. I think it is the setup that we have. You know your neighbor, you know your relatives. Doesn't matter how far they live, you connect with them. But here it's like the stress. You come from home after a long shift. You don't even want to talk to anybody. You close yourself off. We need to break that cycle. So thank you so much for that. Our next question is, if you had to stop working for 3 months, would your income continue in whatever job you are in? If you stopped for 3 months, will you continue? Because, this is a very good question, I think. Yeah. It's back to you.
Oh, today you're just putting me on the randa. Most people, income stops when they stop, my friend. Yeah. How can you imagine that when you stop working for 3 months, your income would continue? No. Right now, even if Ben, the work that you're doing, you just go out there and something happened, God forbid, yeah, the
Yeah.
people will just repress you. They will repress you. But when you have your own business, that's why most of the time I get emotional thinking about where I've come from, what this business has done in my life. I always feel like, oh God, thank you for this opportunity, because I remember how afraid I was with social media, how I was like, I don't think I can do this. I just limited myself all the time. I kept on thinking I'm not enough. Yeah. And when you think you're not enough, you keep on doing what you're doing, but you have no time to think, hey, what if something happens? Right now, if something happens, Bena, it will not even take the 3 months. You just definitely 1 month, people sympathize with you, church will pray with you. Yeah, but
And
then
then,
from there you're gone. Yeah, prayers. People keep on sending prayers, but after that you're gone. True financial growth begins when income is not 100% dependent on showing up every single day. Yeah, because life happens, emergencies happen. Yeah, health happens. The goal isn't just to work hard. The goal is to build something that can work for you too. And that's why I'm talking about a system that we have that works for us. Even if you are not able to do anything else much, the system is there working for you. But for your income, that monthly thing 9 to 5, in case something happens, in case of any emergency, my friend, and I pray
Mhm.
that it will not happen, it will be so hard for you to survive and continue taking care of your children. I remember one time I was a student here and I got into a train and I found this young man. He wasn't too old, and he was sharing with me a story how he got sick. After getting sick, he couldn't work, and after that, going back to work, he was like, "Oh no, you got repressed. Yeah, somebody else is doing your work." And then from there, this person had a mortgage. Yeah, this person had a children and a family. I want to tell you, that man was in the street. You see, you find so many people outside there, no shelter. They're on the street. Why? Because they relied on one thing, and within
Yeah.
no time, something happened and they lost that job. You have a mortgage, maybe you're paying school fees, and that is gone. I have a cousin of mine who lost a husband. The husband was the breadwinner of the family. The children, most of them are in high school, going to college. I'm still thinking, how is she going to survive? But when you have something on the side that is bringing some extra income, it's something that you can live. The income will continue. Life will just continue. So it's good. All what we're saying is you might be doing that well-paying job, but can you please think about 10 years, 20 years? Can you start thinking about what if something happens? What if health issues and emergencies happen? Are you really able to stay, or you just be there? And can you imagine you, a person who has been so independent, just going to beg and telling people, I don't have this, I don't have this, and oh, it's so hard. So you
So,
better have something on the side. Yeah. Back to you, Benna.
thank you, thank you. Very powerful points, guys. Thank you so much. Right. So, as you've said, 3 months, especially in my job, if you are off for 3 months, yes, they'll pay you for the 3 months. But after 3 months, nothing is coming. So you need to be set. Hmm? And maybe your job has lots of benefits, but they're not going to pay you for a year. If you maybe are full of you are
No.
okay or something is happening, they are not going to pay you for a year. 3 months, most big companies, that's where they stop. And even after, I think about 6 weeks, I think they reduce even the amount they give you. And then you start struggling. You've already been struggling, being able to work those extra shifts to cover up the where you are lacking. Now maybe you are off sick or something has happened, you can't go back to work, and you're at home waiting for this income to come in. And 3 months comes up, after 3 months, the employer tells you, this is what we can do. We can't do anymore. So we need to have something on the side to change our lives, something that we can rely on, even if we are sick in bed or your kids is off sick and you have to stay home to look after them. We need to be able to look at all of these things and make sure that we are set. So thank you for that. Our last question is: Are you building only income, or are you building assets and options in
Hmm.
this business?
Oh, that is so powerful. And I wish somebody's just listening to this, because mostly income pays today's bills. I want to tell you, Benna, I came to this country when I was a student. By then, I could, that is like almost 10 years, with
Mm,
$60, I could go for like a 1.5 months. That would take care of my food and everything. My family came like with $150 per month. Oh, we were good to go. Oh, but
mm.
these days, almost $1,000 for you to take care. And you can guess what? The salary is the same. Nothing much changes in terms of what you're getting, but the income that you have, you're using that to pay bills. You want to say asset build tomorrow's freedom. For me, I can say that this business for me is an asset. Income is temporary, assets create options. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And options are powerful. And especially with this business, we have quite a number of streams of income within the business that we have, which is a great asset for us. Because the options that we have is you can choose rest without panic. For instance, right now, if everything gets well, Bernard, I can decide to change my ministry into another way, and I'll be able to rest without panic. You can choose family without stress. You can choose purpose without fear. The biggest shift in mindset is this: stop asking, my friend, how can I earn more? And start asking, how can I build? Because you
Yeah.
just need to start building. Oh, what we are doing here is building ourselves, our families, which is the best thing that I have ever done in my life. When I was growing up and even coming to the US, I never knew that I would own a business. I will own my own business. I never knew I'll get there. So for me, this is a great asset. I always tell people living in diaspora, most of the time you find somebody working 2, 3, 4 jobs. Yeah. Whatever money you're getting, you're taking it maybe home. And those people at home, mostly some of them will call and say, hey, Bernard, there is a piece of land here. Yeah. Oh, this piece of land is costing 5M. Hey, who tells you that piece of land is not 5M? It is maybe 3M. And you have to work 2, 3, 4 jobs. Yeah? Trying to find
Yeah.
that and finish. Or maybe you will say, hey, when I retire, I've had most of the pastors say, oh, when I retire, I just want to go home. I always tell them I'm not going anywhere because already I have something that I'm building here for me. Something that I can see. But if you build it there, I've heard most of the people say you start building. The BQ for the house is like 10M. Hey,
Mm.
double of that. That means all the time you're just like working 2, 3, 4 jobs. And that's why we are saying, stop asking me, how will you start earning? You just need to start building assets. You just need to start building something today, which will really help you for the future. So there's no bargain. You just need to have something on the side. And that's why we are saying we are here to mentor you. We are here to coach you. We are here to say, hey, you can do this business. We will help you plug into this business because it is changing us. Yesterday, I just celebrated 2 years in this business. You can imagine how much I've grown in terms of finances, in terms of mindset, in terms of my social life. I met somebody like Benna who lives in the UK, somebody that I never knew. I can call Benna any time that I want. I have enlarged, expanded my social network. This business comes with a lot. So if you're out there listening to us, it is all simple, easy to check out on this business. Or what you need to do right there, Bena, www.benabnn.com. That is our business. That is our shop. Or what you need is just to put that in a browser. Once you do that, register with your name and with your email. Your next step is just to take time and watch that free webinar. I always tell people, if you have no time to watch the webinar, then you can't do this business. Because for me, I always give 1 or 2 hours every day. Most of the time when I'm so squeezed, maybe 30 minutes, but still my business is going. At least I know I have an asset. Yeah. That is giving me financial freedom in my life. So if you're out there, just register, watch that free webinar. It's all for free as you watch, even before you make any decision. And then from there, we always say, if you're willing, the 149 helps us to know, oh, this person is more serious. Yeah, because you get a mentor and a coach. You'll be able to see our business model. You see how the products that we have. You see the products that we don't sell directly. You'll be able to see how much we are paid in this business, and we are making money. We are making money in this business. So all what you need is just to have that side hustle. Take action today. Take action today. This business is changing us in so many ways. Back to you, Benna.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so powerful. I hope you are all, listening. You need even a second round of applause,
Yeah.
because, we are taught to work hard, work hard, but nobody told us how to build leverage. This is what we need in our life. Working more hours is not always the answer. And I think most of us have learned that the hard way, because you work, you go to this job, you run to this job, you do that. Me, there was a time when I just come to this country, it will take me 2 to 3 days to get home, because I will run to my day shifts, and the moment I finish this, I'm on a train to go and connect with the other shifts. And and the same thing, to the next morning, and 3 days I've not reached home. If I get a break at work, then I'll go and lie down somewhere. I think we know all that hard work we've done. Your job can fund your dream, but it should not limit your future,
Mm-hmm.
your dreams, your prosperities. This is why I believe in building something on the side. It took me a while to understand it as well. Somebody was talking to me the way I'm talking to you right now, and I didn't believe it until I plugged into it and I saw the benefits of doing it. We're not saying, quit your job. No, not don't do that. But create another stream that can give you breathing space, breathing space to spend time with your children, especially you as mothers, immigrants, healthcare workers, whatever job you are in. You give so much to other people, but who is giving back to you? You
Mm-hmm.
go out and do everything for somebody else, but you're not building anything for you. So I just want to finish with this. There is nothing wrong with loving your job. I love my job. Working as a nurse is one of my passion. I grew up around my mom being a nurse, a midwife, some uncles, doctors, all of that. And I was intrigued and I loved it. I had the passion to do that. But working hard, without being able to meet your dream will drain you, will burn you out. So, but you don't let what do you call, reality to have a paycheck stop you from building your own legacy for yourself, for your children. Your children are still watching you, what you are doing right now. They are learning what survival looks like.
Mm.
But what if they could also see what ownership looks like? They will also aspire to be the same. What if they see you building something from scratch? What if they see you creating an income that doesn't depend on you clocking in and out? That changes generations. Knowing that, oh, my mom used to work for herself, she has to have this side hustle. I need to do the same, because I can see my life when she started that job or started building her own income. Life for us changed and we are happy. We spend more time with them. I want that for my children. So they are copying from you, because we left home for opportunities. But let's not stop, let's not stop at just surviving. Let's thrive. Let's build freedom. Let's build time with our families. Let's build choices for our kids. So if this message has touched you, you can just comment, I'm interested. I want more, in our comments on our pages, whoever you resonate with, or connect with us via WhatsApp. Connect with us via WhatsApp. Our websites are on there. You can go register with your name and email, or connect with us via WhatsApp. Hello, Mercies. Happy New Month. Happy New Month, Mercy. That is another business owner. Yes, you need to love your job and love yourself more by building something that will last. Thank you for that. Thank you. So that's all I can say. I don't know whether Coach McKenna has any last words before we close this live. The floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ben. I think this is a wonderful topic, and I really love what Mercy has talked about. Love your job and love yourself more. That is very important. And it doesn't really mean that you just need to take that big step. You just need to start small. You just need to start small. How can you start small? You can start small by registering, watching that free webinar, and check out this business because it is really changing people's life. Thank you, Bena. Always a blessing to go live
Thank
with you. Yeah.
Thank you all for joining us, and those who are going to watch the replay, connect with us so that we can show you a better way to earn without stress. See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.